morning. Aaron CAROTTA is at the Crossroads in Sands Township getting some details about free adventures. Your adventure, Aaron, so I know you're looking forward to this one.
I try to be. Unfortunately, I can't live up to that name always, Vicki, but good morning, and good morning to all the Yoopers watching and everyone else digitally. Today, I've got some great information about free adventures that are happening this weekend. You can find full details, by the way, on the Twitter account for TV6, a personal page under Adventure Aaron. But just to give you a brief segment of what we're going to talk about in the next segment is that there's 3 items that we're working with the DNR program. They do it every year. It's free fishing, which includes classes that you can take at different parks. Then there's also this thing called a free trail permit. So that's the one that I'm really focused now on. And as you can see here at Adventure Center, we're going to take one of these out and show you what a trail is like. But basically, it's a free program on waiving the trail pass that you would need. And then the other third one would be the entry fee for the passports at the campgrounds throughout the state of Michigan and the UP. So, Vicki, when we come back in the next half hour, I'm going to be with one of the heads of the DNR trail program, and then I'm also with the owner of the Adventure Center that we're at now, and we're going to be learning how to ride these things on one of the nice trails in the area. So for right now, I'm Aaron CAROTTA in Sands Township, sending it back to you, Vicki.
All right, Aaron, and that is always a fun weekend, the free trails and fishing weekend. It's always a lot of fun.
And it's going to be a great day to hit the trails today. Not too bad. We have
Aaron CAROTTA is at the Crossroads in Sands Township. New adventures and free ones coming up too. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Vicki. It is a new adventure. It's a full weekend of free adventures, and I've got the DNR with me and a special owner of a place that you can buy these adventure items. I'm more than excited, as you can tell. It's a beautiful morning, and here we go. Rob.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're the man in charge of pretty much organizing these ORV trails.
Yeah, for the most part. Actually, you know, we do rely heavily on the clubs to help us out with doing a lot of the trail maintenance and getting new trail on the ground, but we do administer the program, and we do work with those clubs to make sure that we got places for people to ride and enjoy the sport.
And just to recap, this is a free adventure pretty much weekend for you guys, and we've talked about the fishing, we've talked about the passport entry for the campgrounds. Now it's the ORV waived of all license fees.
Correct. So this is a great opportunity for somebody that wants to try our designated trails out to get out there, and you do not need to purchase any sticker. That's the base or the trail sticker. Just get out there. You know, you've still got to follow all the rules and regulations, of course, but we want to make sure that you're safe. Primary objective on the trail system. So follow the rules, be courteous. You know, we really respect the fact that we have landowners that allow us to operate on their property. I mean, it's a privilege to ride on that in those areas. So we just want people to be courteous, be safe, and get out there and try some of our designated trails.
And that's exactly what we're going to do with you. You're going to be driving this thing. I'm going to sit with you in there, and I am about ready to do that as soon as we talk to one other guy. So, okay. Rob, when we come back, we'll jump in. I'll jump in with you. But we appreciate what you guys are doing. Just like you mentioned, like the DNR is really effective here, Vicki, and so is the residents who own the land that allow us to do it.
For sure, for sure. So we couldn't make it happen without it. So.
There it is. And now the leading guy of this whole project, the man himself, Bob is the owner of Adventure Center. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
What are you sitting in?
I'm sitting in a brand new 2018 Wildcat XX.
It sounds mean.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome, to say the least. And I know when we come back, instead of me getting in it this time, Vicki, I'm actually putting you and John, the cameraman, in this one, so you get a feel instead of seeing me do it, because it's all about you guys, and this is what's going to happen this weekend. So, Bob, you're going to take them out next in the next half hour.
We're going to take you guys off for a ride. We'll show you some bumps and some curves and a little bit of dirt.
Which trail are we going on?
We're going to go on the trail right here at the Crossroads, Trail 8, which is a snowmobile trail and also usable for ORV.
There it is. I can't sum it up any better than that, Vicki. When we come back, you're going to be on the trail. Right now, I'm Aaron CAROTTA live in Sands Township. Sending it back to you.
Thank you very much, Aaron. It sounds like it's been a lot of fun. And for those who are hitting the trail today, the weather looking bad. A little bit of fog for some people.
Just fog, but that's going to mix out over the next hour or so. We're going to have plenty of sunshine headed your way, so we'll have a check of that forecast coming up right after the break.
Welcome back. This morning, Aaron CAROTTA is in Sands Township taking you on some adventures, and a lot of them are going to be free this weekend. Good morning, Aaron. I understand we're going to be hitting the trail now. And we'll be catching up with them in just, there we go. I see that they're ready to go. Maybe sometimes the equipment isn't quite doing what we want it to, but I know that they're going to be doing the 3 free weekend coming up for the DNR. It's fishing, ORV, and free into the state park. So
We are. Vicki, good morning. Hopefully you can get this connection. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's the crossroads, basically, of the trails. And I'm with Bob, the owner of Adventure Center, and he's put us in a pretty neat contraption. What are we in, Bob?
We're in a new 2018 Wildcat XX. It's kind of the Cadillac of all the side-by-sides.
And when you say Cadillac of side-by-sides, can you explain that a little bit?
Well, you could ask your cameraman. I just took him for about a 70-mile-an-hour ride. And
that's why he's sitting over there.
Oh no, he had fun. He could have held that camera perfectly flat.
Very, very true. He's very good. But in all seriousness, the suspension on this thing is intense.
It's phenomenal. It's built for ready to race, so to speak. So the average rider will never ever test its capabilities.
And when you say average rider, can an average rider actually buy this and take it out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, we instruct every customer that buys from us.
Okay.
We go over, proper operation, safety,
okay,
maintenance, and of course we push, the warnings from the manufacturer.
Sure.
And our favorite saying, don't do anything stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, yeah.
That would be me. But okay, so can we start it up?
Sure.
All right. I mean, we might as well give it a run. Go a little ways to see what we can do. And
sure.
Let's go.
All right, Bob. Now, this is my first time in an ORV. So, don't be afraid to give it a run.
I'll take it easy on you.
All right. Here we go.
Ready?
Yep.
again, it's 3 free weekend. That means free opportunity to go fishing in the state of Michigan, hit the ORV trails, as well as getting into state parks free this weekend. You can check out the DNR website to learn more about it and have a safe, fun time. Coming up, we'll be checking out the top news of the day. Your TV6 Morning News continues. And remember, join us for the Morning News replay starting at 7 Eastern Time on Fox UP.